Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are unlocking what I honestly consider a literal cheat code for math. Right? Like, have you ever looked at a massive menu, your closet, or even a digital lock, and just kind of wondered how many possible combinations are actually there? Well, instead of sitting there counting them out one by one, there's a hidden rule that speeds up the whole shebang. So get ready, because we're bringing some serious energy to the math world today. By the end of this, I promise you're going to see combinations literally everywhere you look.
Okay, let's dive right into this with a classic wardrobe mystery. Imagine you're looking into a closet. Our friend S2 is standing there, and she's got exactly 4 colorful dresses and 3 different caps. Now, how many unique, completely different outfits can she actually put together using just those items? Is it 7, 10, or maybe 12? I'm going to give you 5 seconds to lock in your guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Bam! The answer is 12. Honestly, if you got that right, pretend there's confetti falling from the ceiling right now, because you are already doing the math naturally. But why exactly is it 12? Well, think about it visually. If Estu puts on her first dress, she can pair it with cap number 1, cap number 2, or cap number 3. That's 3 totally different outfits just from that first dress. We do that for every single dress, pairing every dress with every cap, and boom, we get 12 unique looks.
So the crucial point here is how we actually get to that number, because it is super easy to fall into a very specific trap. Check out the wrong thinking here. 4 plus 3 equals 7. It's incredibly tempting when you see a group of 4 things and a group of 3 things to just, add them together. But actually, scratch that. Adding only tells you how many items of clothing are physically sitting on your bed. It doesn't tell you how they combine. The correct thinking, the actual key that unlocks the real answer, is multiplication. 4 times 3 equals 12.
And that right there brings us to our absolute hero for today, the fundamental counting principle. This is just a mathematical rule stating that if there are m ways to do one thing and n ways to do another, there are m times n ways to do both. Basically, this simple multiplication rule completely saves us from having to draw out crazy diagrams or, count outfits one by one. You just identify your categories, count the choices in each, and multiply. It's that elegant. And as you'll see, it scales up beautifully.
Section 2. Leveling up your combinations.
Let's move on and see how this builds with someone who has a slightly larger wardrobe. Meet Roxy. Roxy has broken her outfit down into 3 distinct steps. Step 1, she has 7 dresses to choose from. Step 2, she has 2 hats. And step 3, she has 3 pairs of shoes. Now notice we've added a whole new category here, right? But remember our hero rule? It doesn't matter how many categories we throw into the mix, the principle stays exactly the same.
That's right, it's 42 unique combinations. We just took 7 times 2 times 3. I mean, think about how long it would actually take you to physically try on 42 different outfits in front of a mirror. That would take hours. But with this multiplication tool, as the numbers get bigger, our math stays wonderfully fast and simple.
All right, it's quiz time. I want you to actively practice this with me. Let's say Roxy went on a massive shopping spree. She now has 8 dresses, 4 hats, and 2 pairs of shoes. How many outfits can she make? I'm going to pause for 5 seconds. Calculate it in your head. Go.
The answer is 64. Let's break it down. 8 times 4 is 32, and 32 times 2 is 64. You are completely nailing this. And honestly, getting it right feels pretty great, doesn't it? It's like your brain is literally leveling up in real time.
Moving right along to cracking the password code.
Now we've reached the boss level. I want you to put on your detective hat for a second here. Imagine you're trying to crack a code on a 2-digit mobile phone lock. How many possible combinations actually exist? Well, keep in mind, for every single digit slot, you can choose any number from 0 all the way to 9. That means you have exactly 10 choices for the first digit and another 10 choices for the second digit. Because each digit has 10 choices, our fundamental counting principle tells us to just multiply 10 by 10, which gives us exactly 100 possible combinations. Think about it. The combos start at 0, 0, then 0, 1, 0, 2, all the way up to 0, 9, then 10, 11, all the way to 99. Every possible first digit paired with every possible second digit equals 100 tries to crack that phone. But notice how quickly things scale up here. Look at what happens when we add just one single digit to our security code. A 3-digit password means 10 times 10 times 10. That is 1,000 combinations. Literally, by adding just one tiny slot to the lock, we made it 10 times harder to guess. And what if we expand that to a 5-digit password?
Well, 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 equals 100,000. Just imagine a digital counter racing furiously from 00000 all the way up. This mathematically proves exactly why longer passwords are exponentially safer. Every single character you add literally multiplies the difficulty for anyone trying to guess your code.
And look, this isn't just random theory. This math surrounds you every single day. Your ATM PIN usually has 4 digits. That's 10,000 combinations right there. Your Wi-Fi password, your school IDs, your shopping website logins. The security of your entire digital life relies on the power of multiplication, making combinations so massively huge that computers can't easily guess them. Understanding this principle actually helps you navigate the modern world.
Next up, the Counting Champion Challenge.
And this brilliantly illustrates how universal this cheat code is. Let's do a rapid-fire round. 6 shirts and 4 caps? That's 6 times 4, giving you exactly 24 outfits. Ordering a meal with 4 pizza crusts, 5 toppings, and 3 drinks? Boom! 4 times 5 times 3 gives you 60 different meals. Ready for dessert? 4 ice cream flavors, 3 cones, and 2 syrups equals 24 delicious combinations. And what about setting up your video game with 3 characters, 6 weapons, and 4 vehicles? 3 times 6 times 4 gives you 72 different gaming setups. Multiplication just handles it all instantly.
So let's lock in what we've mastered today. The fundamental counting principle is absolutely your ultimate tool. Remember, you don't add, you multiply the choices. This lets you count massive combinations super easily. Whether you're trying to figure out what to wear, ordering food, or understanding how password counting keeps your digital life secure across all daily applications, you should feel incredibly confident walking away with this knowledge today.
But hey, I won't let you go without one final puzzle to chew on. A student has 5 bags, 6 water bottles, and 4 lunch boxes. How many total combinations can they make? I'll give you a quick hint. It equals 120. I want you to really think about how you get there, keep practicing these concepts in your everyday life, and become a true counting champion. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep on learning.